Hello friends, it's Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. How you doing today? I'm having some fun reorganizing some things in my Etsy shop. Believe it or not, that is fun for me. So that's something I've been wanting to do, and finally I'm getting to it. So I'm so happy. Anyway, I had these journals. I have I think I counted 13. I had 13 and I divided them up into 2 listings. And I decided it wasn't a very good presentation because I haven't sold too many of them. I think it was kind of hard to see what you're getting when you're trying to sell, like, say, 7 journals. And they're slightly different. They're similar, but they're slightly different. So I think it's kind of hard for people to see, what they're getting. And these are so cute. So I decided, I need to just go ahead, stop being lazy, and just list them all separately. So, I have tried that a couple times. For me, it doesn't seem to work. Maybe for other people it works great, but for me, I don't know why it doesn't work for me, listing more than one journal in a listing. So I'm like, okay, I guess I can't do that. So I'm relisting these. I've got these 2 listed right now, so I wanted to go ahead and share them with you because they're so cute. And I'll be working on listing the other ones this week. So let's start with the Hawaii journal. I made these journals with maps from National Geographic. I had gotten a set of these really, when I saw them, I couldn't believe it. I got a set, the whole complete set of National Geographic maps. And if you've ever seen them, you know how pretty they are. But they're really like sturdy maps. They're not like just paper. They're something like, I'm calling them plasticized paper. They're not plastic, but they're just so, they feel so sturdy. I don't know what they're made out of, but kind of a glossy paper that I guess makes them stronger. So I got a whole set at a thrift store. And at first I was like, I don't know if I can cut these up. They were so gorgeous. But I was like, they would make beautiful journals. And I really think they did make beautiful journals. So I'm just going to untie it. I've got, this is Hawaii, and it's got, you see the green tie here matches my green thread on this one. And I've got the green and white baker's twine binding. So I'll just undo this tie so you can see it better. And I am putting in my listing, I believe, says there's a pen, a little pen. I have a bunch of pens, new pens, that were just fun little pens. I thought, wouldn't it be fun just to include a pen with each journal, as a little like set or a bonus or something. I just thought that would be fun. And of course you get the free goodie bag with all my journals. Each journal comes with a little goodie bag, a few items you can use in your journaling fun. And, it's almost like you have, little, it's almost like a scrapbook where you can use them for collaging or whatever, you use your journals for. But anyway, so this is the pretty front on this Hawaii one. And I think you can probably see it's zigzag stitching and it's green thread there. And then you have this pretty floral on the back here. And I think they came out really cute. So let me show you the inside. This inside starts right here where I made, what I did was line the map with cardstock. And I love the colors. And I thought this cardstock went well with this cover. So I did use this orange cardstock on the inside. And then I folded the map over and made little like tuck side pockets or tuck spots on it, the back and the front. And I put lots of ephemera in here to have fun with it. There's a little picture in here. There's a shell playing card. There's another little game card here from a memory game. And there is a little, this looks like a punch out. I made these a little while ago, so I'm like seeing them with fresh new eyes here. So like I've seen them for the first time or something. But this is a little like life preserver on a little kind of piece of paper that you can use to decorate your journal. So just fun little things that I've put in here. And so let me just stick those back in here. And you can see the zigzag stitching on the inside here looks so pretty too. And so as we turn, we have some of the maps, that I cut up and made the covers out of, I've used inside the journals. So like the first page here is a pretty map from these National Geographic maps. So this is the first page. And then, so I use a lot of travel related things in here, plus writing pages that you can write on. So like here's ledger paper that this one folds out. This is like a tag page that I made out of some travel related scrapbook paper. It's double-sided and it's kind of cardstocky, so it's pretty thick, but it's just really cute little page there. This is lined dyed blue. This is composition book paper. This was so cute, and I thought was fun for a travel-related journal. It was this turtle scrapbook paper, which I left white on the back for writing, or you can put pictures on here or decorate it, whatever you want to do. It's a blank canvas for you. But this was such cute scrapbook paper that my daughter-in-law gave me. And so I thought, wouldn't that be perfect in this just, you know, kind of travel-related maps and things like that, something kind of ocean-related. So there's those cute turtles. This is from a old calendar that I had. I picked out all the things that I thought would go in these journals, all the little pages. I still have a bunch of these, but I put some in here, and there's a page right there from that 2006 calendar. It was a scrapbook calendar, actually. So anyway, I thought it was appropriate to go into a journal. And then here's some more of that travel-related paper with the trains and, you know, the bikes and things like that on here, airplanes. And then the back is pretty, also travel-related, kind of like labels or advertisements. Just so pretty, those colors. And then I also have some of my blue dyed, solid blue dyed, no lines on this, but it's so pretty. I put some of those in all of these journals. Here's some more of that turtle paper, but it's a different pattern on this one, kind of a patchwork pattern, and that is also white on the back. And so here's another piece from the calendar, the scrapbook calendar. And then I used some I have these gorgeous travel brochures. I mean, if you saw them, you would just be amazed. But I stitched them together. Here's zigzag stitched a page or two together to make this pocket. And in here I just got a bunch of goodies. In here I have put, let me see, did I miss anything? Yes, I did. I put lots of goodies in this pocket, as you can see. Let's see, I got everything there. So this is a little piece that I made from just a magazine cutout. I put it over some cardstock, file folder type cardstock here, and it just made a cute little picture for one thing. And then, so you can use that to decorate, or you can use it for a tiny journaling card. So that's super cute. And then just here's some stickers that I put in here. They're like little photo corners. So those are in here. I put some, on all of the journals, I put some of this little airplane washi tape. So that's in here, and that's on I put them all on playing cards that I cut up. So they, you know, I thought that was pretty cute. It's a pretty little playing card, and then it, you know, the washi tape is wrapped around there. I've got a piece from a planner in here, and I cut it out and made like a little bookmark out of it, and it's got a little hole there in the top. So that's just a fun little piece. It could be written on. It's got all those lines on there. And this is a card from a travel, like I got a travel pack of cards, and they were travel tips, and they're so cute. They have little advice and tips for when you travel. And so this one says homesick, so I'm sure it talks about, you know, writing letters home and things like that. So that's in there. Those are super cute. This is another page from another kind of travel related, I think it was a travel related memory game that I had or have. And it has pictures. The pictures are from all over, from a foreign country, I believe. It doesn't say which one it is, but anyway, this is a statue. Maybe you recognize it and you know where it is, but it doesn't tell me on the card here. Oh, and I made these into like little chains here. I put little ball chains on all of these, so they could be like, if you want to put it in here as a charm or something, you can do that, or whatever you want. So I just thought that was fun. So as we move on, we have some graph paper, which can be written all over, front and back, of course. Some pretty map paper. Now this is from another map. This is not from the National Geographic map because this is just paper. But I love these maps. This one is particularly very colorful, so I really love that. And then here's some scrapbook paper and some more of the travel brochure, some graph paper and map. And here's the middle. And this is from the National Geographic map, and you can see how pretty it is for a middle page. And then as we turn, you can see more of the map here. And so we're on the back half of, the pages we've already seen. So I'll just kind of flip through and let you see and show you what's different. I have another pocket back here full of goodies. They're zigzag stitched on the sides. And let me see what I put in here. Did I get everything? Let me see. Oh, let me put that down for a second so I can look in here. Yes, I got everything out of there. Okay. So I've got some. These are actually stickers. They are stickers that I purchased somewhere, and they're craft color, and they're super cute. So these are actually stickers. And then, let me get this open. So then I put in here this is a playing card or kind of a flashcard set that I have, and these are so cute. This is dragon here on this, and it says dragon right there. So super cute, right? To have fun with. And I put some used postage stamps on here to use in the journal to decorate. So as we flip through, that was the calendar, that scrapbook calendar. Flip out here. And flip out here. Isn't that beautiful? I love how this page turned out. So pretty. And then here's that double-sided scrapbook paper. And a fold out of, this is like a double fold out, I think. Let me see. Yeah, I really folded that one out with the turtle paper. And then this is that lined blue paper, blue dyed. And in the back, on each one, I put an airmail envelope. That is, I think most of them are flip out like this. This is the National Geographic map paper here. And in this is a vintage. I have, in most of them, I have the vintage airmail envelopes. And a few of them I ran out. I didn't have that many of these. And I used them all up in these journals. But this one is vintage. And the ones that I ran out, I still put airmail envelopes. They're just not vintage, okay? So in here, I have some cutoffs, I see. The turtle, the two turtles. This is the little turtles, and it's like a lot of paper here that you can do whatever you want with. Cut it up, collage with it, make tags, make journaling cards, decorate, whatever, journal on it. So make little booklets, whatever you want, but there's a good size amount of paper there. And that's tucked into this envelope, which I have held on here with some very strong washi tape. I have a couple of washi tapes that are like the strongest washi tape I've ever seen. This silver one here, and I have a bronze one too. I don't know where I got them, but they are so strong. In fact, I have a gold one too that is that same type of strong washi tape. So I really love those. And then here's the back cover where I have, let's see what I have here, a pretty travel-related postcard. And this is a used one and an old one, 1967. So I love that. And then some Monopoly money. You might need that for spending, Here is a little receipt. And that looks like an old one. I think I got that in Happy Mail, actually. I think I got that one from Aaliyah. And in each one, I think in all of them, I have a little shaker card that I made from the patchwork turtle. And it has little, I think in most of them or all of them, I used some little punch outs that I have. Like, there's a little flower in here. I see a big circle in here, and all these little circles are from my hole punch. So if you don't know what to do with those little hole punch if you make journals, there you go, make a shaker tag. And the plastic part here that I put the shaker in, I think I used some sheet protectors to make the little pouch here. I just sewed up the side and then cut it out and, you know, sewed it in here in the tag. And there's a little charm on here, which is a star, but I'm seeing that's a starfish. I thought it looked like a starfish to me, so I tied a little starfish on there with some green and white, the green and white baker's twine that I used in here. And so it's a cute little shaker tag. So that is in here. Let me just do it like this. So that is that one. Kind of a long explanation, but since I explained that one, maybe the next one will go shorter. And so what I'm going to be doing is, as I list these make these new listings for these journals in my shop, I'm going to do new videos. I think I'm going to try to do 2 per video so that you can see them all, you know, because they all have different covers. And in case they have something different in them, I can let you know, you know. So this one's already in my shop. And this one's already in my shop. This is, the cover is Wisconsin, Michigan, and the Great Lakes. This one had this blue on here. There's blue up here. So I used blue thread, zigzag stitched all around, and a blue tie closure. Let me open this one up and see what it looks like. So you've got the states here that it covers, and you've got the little Holland lady here, and on the back, look at these beautiful colors. I just love the colors on these maps, and I cut out this portion of the map on every one. Their portion, you know, this was a big fold out map, so I cut out the portion that had the pretty, like down in the, I think it was the bottom right hand corner. This is where this was, and I cut that out of each one and made this cover, a cover out of each one. And here my stuff is falling out here, so let me just get started with flip through and quit blabbing. So I think this was in the back, or you know what, this was in an envelope. I'll put that in when we get to the envelope. But don't let me forget. So in this, as we start out, you can see it's similar to the other one. We've got a pretty map, and this is the piece from, and this one has kittens on it. Aren't they cute? And that's a piece from that memory game with the animals. Here's a playing card in this one with lily pads. And I have a little picture in this one, travel related. And then here is a piece from, I don't know where I cut this out from somewhere. It looks like a sticker, actually. There's a sticker, or did I tape it on here? I don't know. Like I said, I made these a while ago. I don't want to peel it off. But anyway, I apparently thought this was really cute. And it can be a decoration, and it is super pretty there. So that can be an awesome piece of ephemera for your journal. And so, like I said, I'm not going to explain every page like I did on the other one, but I'll show you what's different. Here's a guest check clipped in here with a pretty paper clip. And these guest checks have lines on both sides, so you can write on both sides of those guest checks that I put, if I put one in your journal that you get from me. And so here you see the same types of papers. And look, yeah, this is where that thing fell out of the pocket. So in here, it's one of those travel tip cards in there. The washi on the playing card, the airplane washi. And this is the little travel-related memory game that has a ball chain on it. So, and all the pockets in all of these are zigzag stitched together. So let me just flip, because you already saw the other journal. This one's similar, like I said. Here's that scrapbook calendar, you know. Those are different in each one, because no 2 pages are the same in that scrapbook calendar. Here's another one from the scrapbook calendar. And the brochure, travel brochure pages are all the same. That's what that is. This is scrapbook paper here. And you can see graph, map. Here's the middle in this one. This is the National Geographic map. And you can see how pretty that is. So, and then we're on the back half of this one. So we've got you know, scrap of paper. This is the travel brochure. The other half of the scrapbook calendar, lined blue paper there. And this is the patchwork turtle. Turtle and fish, actually. Turtles and fish on there. And so, let me just flip real quick so I don't take too much of your time tonight. This is scrapbook paper. This is cardstocky, by the way. Here's the second pocket in this one. So, what do I have in here? Let me see. What goodies did I put in here? And I got them all. So, here's the postage in this one. Here is a little picture that is fun. Looks like this lady's going on a trip in her station wagon, possibly. Or van or SUV or something. And then here is the card, the flashcards like the other one, but this one is a man. And he's frowning, so it says frown. Those are just fun flashcards. Here's the tag, the scrapbook paper tag. That's the back half. Fold out here, fold out here, ledger, and here's the vintage airmail envelope. And let's see what I put in here. Those same scrap, you know, cutoffs. And that is on a piece of the map from the National Geographic. Here's the same things in the back. You see, oh, I see I used sequins in this one. Okay. I must have had some sequins and I used them all up when I started using my hole punches, which is a good idea. But I did have a few sequins in here, I see, with matching colors, that the blues and greens here. So that's super pretty. And this is one of those shaker tags made the same way as the other one. Oh, I see my little charm came off. Okay, I'll tie that back on there in a second. But that one's got a starfish tag, or charm, starfish tag. I got tag on the brain. Starfish charm. And here's the little, this is another used, you know, postcard that's in there. And I've got the Monopoly money there. That's old vintage Monopoly money. And I've got a couple little like journaling cards here. These are just some little pieces of ephemera I had in my stash that can be, they can be taken apart here and used separately as little journaling cards. So I'm going to fix that little starfish, and that's it. So these are super cute. They're in my shop. You can see they have, I think they had, well, I have in a listing how many pages. I think it was 32, if I remember right. 32 pages, which is 64 fronts and backs, if you count it that way. I usually count the pages like 32, but I know some people count them fronts and backs because that's how a book is. You know, this is page one, this is page 2 in a book. Well, the back of it, you know, front of it's page 1, back of it's page 2. That's how a book is. So technically it has 64 pages. But yeah, these are in my shop, and you know, they're actually traveler's notebook size, which is 8 1/4 by 4 1/4, and they're not too bulky, so they probably would fit in a traveler's notebook. You know, they're not too bulky, as you can see, and so they would make you know, great little gifts for this time of year. And I know people still go on, even though they're travel related, people still go on trips this time of year and during the winter. So it would be a great stocking stuffer. And yeah, my son, one of my sons just went on a trip, so, and I just got back from a trip, so, you know, people are traveling all year round. So there's, this is a year-round gift, I would say, or a year-round purchase type journal that you can, and maybe you just like, you know, map-related journals, so it doesn't have to be a travel journal, you know what I mean? It's just traveler's notebook size, and it's map-related. So anyway, I just wanted to let you know that I'm working on organizing these, and I'll be back with more for you. So I hope everyone enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed my reorganization there. And I'll be doing some more fun reorganizing. So I'll see you next time. Happy crafting. Thanks for watching.